but
Right.
here he is. We have Fabiano Caruana with Maurice Ashley, and he is our new U.S. champion.
The champ is here. Fabiano Caruana closing it out with a win. First of all, Fabi, congratulations on being the new U.S. champion.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you to be the champion of your country?
This was one of the most important tournaments. I mean, and of course the candidates was also extremely important for me, but I would say this this tournament was massively important, and I really came in wanting to win the title. So yeah, it's I'm not sure if it's my biggest achievement to date, but probably one of the wins I'm most satisfied with.
Winning a tournament with such illustrious opposition, you had tough players, you had to defeat one of your main rivals, Hikaru Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
He also played some really nice games. Was it satisfying from a creative point of view?
Yeah, I think overall I played pretty good chess. There was one weak moment yesterday against Kamsky, but I think in a tournament it's pretty much expected that you're going to have one weak moment at least. So yeah, I think overall my play was quite good.
You won 2 with black as well, 4 with white, 2 with black. What were your thoughts about today's game in particular?
Well, I didn't want to take too many risks, because, I mean, as it turns out, probably a draw would have been enough. I think Wesley So is not making any progress in this game. But I also, I mean, of course, Wesley and Hikaru can win against anyone. And, okay, I mean, they had a tough situation. They were both playing black. But I thought that I should at least play for a win and try to not leave my faith in my opponent's hands.
There was a tricky position in your game that happened when you took on c3.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that he had this rook d1, bishop f7 sacrifice?
Yeah, that's why I spent so much time, because yeah, if I don't take on c3, let's say I take on e3, queen takes,
Sorry, I just. Yep.
and play queen c6. Now I think a strong move is b3. Knight g4, queen c1 leads nowhere. So at some point I'm going to have to trade pawns, and then the bishop on c4 is really strong. Just cemented there. My pawn a6 is weak, and he has a c file to potentially attack my c pawn. So this I really didn't like. So I spent a lot of time calculating b takes c3. Rook a1 is the most testy move. Queen c6, bishop f7. King f7, queen c4, queen e6, queen c5. And here I saw a few ways in which I thought I should be able to hold the position without big problems. And I was also, I mean, I didn't really want to go for this, but objectively my position is slightly worse, so I don't think I had anything better. And here I saw something like rook d1, king g8 was decent. So I thought that maybe c takes b2 instead of rook d1. But I mean, I'll probably win the e-pawn. Maybe I'll end up down a pawn, but with obstacle bishops, and his king is a bit weak. I would actually say his king, after I take on e4 and have the light square bishop down the diagonal, his king is weaker than mine. So I didn't really feel like I was in much danger. Oh, he should probably take on c7, because this is just good for black. Queen c7 and rook f7, and then my king on h7 is extremely safe. His king seems less safe. So
you assessed this position when you went for this line?
I thought I mean, the other way, it's just too easy for him. His play is too easy, and at least here he'll have to calculate, make some difficult moves. I don't know if he saw this and rejected it, or if he just didn't see it.
Wow, great assessment. Thanks for clearing that up with us. Wesley is now drawn, so in the distance are your competitors in this competition. Did you think you would win by what it turns out, is it a full point?
Yeah.
You think you would win by a full point in this field?
I can't say I expected it. I mean, I can't even say I expected to win, but I think in terms of the quality of play, probably I deserve the result. I mean, +6, and I wasn't really in danger in any games. Well, if you look at the games of other players, I mean, they played well, but they were in danger in some games, and like Wesley was losing in the second round. I mean, I think my play was probably most consistent, so the result doesn't seem it seems pretty logical to me.
You had a very near miss in Moscow. Does this win make up for it?
Yeah, I'd say so. No, I'm really happy with this. It's probably the strongest U.S. championship in history. I mean, this competition was really tough. Wesley and Hikaru are extremely dangerous opponents, and maybe with some luck on their side, they could have scored +6. But I mean, this is in terms of quality of play and the result, winning the U.S. Championship. It's one of my most satisfying wins.
There are other tournaments to come in the near future. The Olympic team, the Olympiad, we're going to have a very strong team. You, Naka, Wesley So, and looks like Ray Robson is on the team as well. What do you fashion as your chances to winning maybe a gold medal at the tournament?
We have our chances. I wouldn't say they're necessarily better than other top teams, but we have our good chances if all the players come together.
So you're committed to playing in that tournament?
Of course.
What about next year's championship? You've won one. There's a number of players two players in this tournament who won more than 4. Naka winning 4, Kamsky winning 5. Would you be defending your title next year?
I'm exhausted right now. I don't want to think about next year.
Well, congratulations on your victory in your very first championship. We appreciate your play and your time with us, and thanks for giving us so many entertaining games. Fabiano Caruana, the 2016 U.S. chess champion. I'm sure it's got a nice ring to it. First place, $50,000 richer. Well deserved.
That's right. Thanks for coming back. And everybody was talking about how much they enjoyed this championship. And of course,
Yes.
Fabiano